Good morning. Our team is made up of Rashid, Cesar, Carlos, and me, and we will be presenting our project, which is a musical Tesla coil. The original coil was invented and patented by Nikola Tesla in 1891, and a musical Tesla coil is a variation of a traditional Tesla coil. It is characterized by being able to produce sounds, especially for musical purpose, from the electrical energy they have.
The Tesla coil was invented by Nikola Tesla, who patented it in 1891. Its main purpose was to transport electrical current wirelessly. This invention consists of two jointed coils that, with the help of a transformer and a rectifier, should be able to transmit the energy they possess. Many of them end in shapes similar to circles or spheres, with the aim of better storing the energy. However, music Tesla coil, also known as, have the objective of reproducing musical notes given the modulation of their sparks, so the escape of this energy will be used to produce music.
Justification. Despite how colorful the parts from the Tesla coil can be, the truth is that most of the time we can say are something unnecessarily signs the present and unnecessary loss of the energy signs. The type material has not been able to withstand the accumulated energy. However, when we build the musical Tesla coil, we took advantage of the test leaks of energy to produce musical notes. Theoretical framework. The Tesla coil has invented by Nikola Tesla. We patented it in 1891. Its main purpose was to transport an electrical current wirelessly. This invention consists in two joint coils with the help of transformer and the rectifier and can transmission the energy they possess. Many of them and the Tesla coil have the objective of reproducing musical notes given the modulations of the sparks. So the escape of energy will be used to produce music. Objectives. As main objectives we can the creation of the coil that then performs the main and original task of the Tesla coil, but taking advantage of the remaining energy that usually escapes in the form of the sparks that is capable of the reproducing music, but without fluorescing is the operation.
Right here I have the first version of this project and I'm going to show you the development of it. As you can see, we have the two coils right here. This is the primary coil and this is the secondary coil. As you can see, this has a piece of metal that had a sharp edge where it's going to realize the electrical arcs. In this part, we can see that we have a MOSFET 840N that is connected for two capacitors and one one resistance of 330 ohms. Also, we have here the potentiometer that is going to regulate the amperage that resides the coil. This part is just for the functionament of the Tesla coil, and to make this going to the rhythm of the music, we have the second part that is right here. This is a MOSFET of 540N and is connected to the first part and is going to the second part where we can see that we have a capacitor. Also we have two resistance of 2k ohms, and also we have the auxiliary jack that is connected to this circuit.
Once this project was done, we had to test it in several stages. First, to see that the conventional coil worked. After that, to make sure that it was correctly connected to the music player. And finally, to check that even while the music was playing, the coil fulfilled its original function, that was to transmit electrical energy from a distance by bringing electrical components closer to it, such as a LED.
Okay, now I'm gonna give you a few recommendations. First is use a PCB. This PCB is going to help you to put all your components and be more organized with your work. Also, it's going to give you a clean environment where you can work without preoccupation of something is bad welding or not. Okay, the second recommendation is be patient. This project doesn't work at the first time. Also, you need to know that the most parts of the project that are important need to have time. For example, this coil that I have here took me around 3 hours rolling up because you need to make it with the hands and need to be more careful that everything is perfect. So be patient. The third recommendation is your multimeter. This is going to give you a easiest way to find and fix your problems in your Tesla code. Maybe you don't have something well solved welding, or maybe you didn't connect something well. So with the help of the multimeter, you can know in which part or what happened in your Tesla coil. Okay, the fourth recommendation for the Tesla coil is that you must know that if you have your first coil going to the direction of the clockwise, the second coil must be in the direction of the clockwise, because if not, it's not going to work. And the last thing, but no less important, is be careful with your music Tesla coil, because if you touch one component like the MOSFET and this is not well connected or well welding, it's going to heat a lot and it can burn everything. Really, it's very hot if it doesn't connect correctly. The second thing, the Tesla coil, if you touch it for a long time, it can hit your hand because it's electricity, so be careful. And of course, take your power supply uh, well connected and be prepared to turn off the Tesla coil if something is going to look bad or something is going to check it bad. So in conclusion, the Tesla coil is one of the best experiments that we have ever done. This experiment is very, I'm gonna say difficult, but needs a lot of practice and needs a lot of theoretical information that we learn in the process of this experiment. We can say that the Tesla coil uh, is is an excellent experiment when we can see how the electricity makes sounds with the charge of the electricity and how it interacts with the environment, making an electromagnetic camp where if we put near a LED or something that doesn't need a lot of energy, it's going to start it up.